Thanks for clicking on the video, and here on Nerd Mimic, I'm happy to present some brand new DC Superheroes United board game news published by Simon Games. They announced several days ago there's going to be a brand new core box that's retail only based on the Batman Hush. What you're seeing on your screen right now is some of the images from the main campaign and main core box, DC United. But what you're going to see following is going to be all from this brand new separate core box retail only. We'll show you all the components within in a bit, but let's talk about Batman Hush very quickly. It was an awesome story arc within the Batman series. It was authored by Jeff Loeb and penciled by Jim Lee. Welcome to the channel where we talk about all manners of nerdy stuff, from board games to Dungeons and Dragons, comic books to toys, video games on Saturdays, and gamer snacks on Sundays. We also do monthly giveaways, and this is our current January giveaway for The Mystery of the Abbey, which is out of print and it's unplayed copy. So I'll put a link down below how you can win this awesome prize, and if you're watching this from the future, you can click our main channel page for our current giveaway. And if you do enjoy the video you're about to watch, hopefully consider hitting that like and subscribe. It's free to you and it helps us out on the channel. Thanks for watching. I would rank this probably on the top 3 of Batman stories out there, aside from Frank Miller's Dark Knight and Alan Moore's Killing Joke. If you haven't read Hush before, I highly encourage you to do so. Now, obviously, this core box is going to be Batman-centric. The original DC United core set will be more Justice League based. This Batman miniature is a different sculpt that comes with the other set, and also the cards are different. I can confirm this as we do have the DC United Batman promo in the library here. This core set will also include the hero Huntress. She's actually not featured in any of the other sets, so if you want to pick up the Huntress, this is the only way to do so. So her sculpt looks pretty cool there, and this is the painted version of her. The other hero that will be included is Robin. This is the Tim Drake version. There is a separate Teen Titans expansion set that includes the Dick Grayson Robin. His first card there has a lot of text, making the game a little bit more in-depth compared to the first iteration of the Marvel United game system back in 2020. Next up, we have Catwoman, who is actually featured in a separate expansion set, but here she has a different sculpt with her whip out, and the other one she's just simply posing on a rooftop. The next character in the box is probably going to be the most interesting one, and this is the dual mode character. Basically, we have Superman as a hero and as a villain. As a villain, he's actually going to be controlled, as you can see on the first card there, by Poison Ivy. We get a clue into the game mechanics here, as there is a kryptonite ring that's going to be involved, and you can see his villain dashboard there. You get a sort of little peek at his BAM abilities and overflow conditions. Here we have a closer look at the kryptonite ring card itself with the full text. There's also a couple of paragraphs explaining some of the background story to this mechanic. This is a painted version of the Superman sculpt, which of course is different from the main core box. Up next, we have our first true villain, Hush himself. We're also given a slight tease of his villain dashboard there. But the main thing to notice that for his threat cards, it's going to be a lot of the other villains. You can see already how this would be an awesome core set to own. It has Clayface, Poison Ivy, Joker, Harley Quinn, Riddler, and Killer Croc, who he all manipulates. Unfortunately, this core set will not include all of the miniatures for those classic Batman villains, only the Joker and Harley Quinn. Regardless, these are two great Batman villains to have and play with. Honestly, I think the sculpts, especially Harley Quinn, is better here than in the other expansion sets. And as you saw on the dashboard, they're going to work together as a duo, which is very cool, and I'm glad they're adding a separate mechanic, giving you more incentive to pick up the set. You just saw briefly, Punchline will be a henchman, but not a miniature within the game. Next up, we're going to see the locations included in this core set, and there are going to be 8 of them, all of which I believe are brand new and add more variety to your gameplay. These, of course, reflect the plot points within Batman Hush. And next up, we're going to see some of the equipment cards included in this set. This is a mechanic they introduced with Season 3 of Marvel United, where you get rid of your double wild card and you can use equipment card instead. So that has been all the information released for this brand new announcement of DC Superheroes United Batman Hush set, which is due out sometime in July 2025. I'm definitely going to pick it up. Are you? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thanks for watching and keep on adventuring out there.